Toll Road here, and I am in Washington Crossing, Pennsylvania. Why is it called Washington Crossing? Well, because that guy, George Washington, and his troops on Christmas night, 1776, crossed this very river behind me, the Delaware. Went to surprise the British troops who were stationed in Trenton. Up until this point in time, George Washington had really suffered nothing but defeat. He had been defeated and ran out of Long Island and New York City. His troops were tired, worn out. Their conscription was ending. He had to use them by the end of the month or lose them. It's like, let's make one final attack. Let's try to get back Trenton. So Washington crossed this river right here, the Delaware. And can't let Washington outdo me. All right, kids, buckle up. We're about ready to cross the Delaware and take a ride on the toll road. Part of the reason that this mission was such a success was because it was brutal weather conditions. There was ice in the Delaware here. It was Christmas. The Hessians were, probably asking Santa what they wanted for Christmas. They got something a little surprising. An old-fashioned butt whooping. On the Pennsylvania side, you'll find a welcome center that'll have a bookstore and a lot of general information on the battle and the crossing. If you were wondering how Washington troops fared before they crossed the Delaware, they were living good. Nice canvas tent, your own water bottle, and a shaggy blanket. Who could ask for more? Cannonball! Now, maybe it's just me, but it seemed a little odd that Washington's first stop when he crossed the Delaware was at a tavern. You thought you would have maybe drank after you won the battle. It's kind of early celebration, but hey, George, he was a pretty confident guy, I guess. Figured get a couple belts in you before you take out them Hessians. Okay, this is cool. In one of the barns here, I found some boats that I assume are supposed to be similar to the one George took across. Okay, this is the Macaque Ferry Inn. This was kind of like a guard post, and supposedly where Washington and his troops had dinner before they crossed the river on Christmas Day in 1776. Watch that last step, it's a doozy. Now, instead of standing on front of the boat and letting everybody else do the work like George Washington did, I'm going to do it the smart way. I'm going to use this bridge. This is actually called the Washington Crossing Bridge. Looks like it's an old steel grate. So we'll probably get some good noise coming here when get some cars coming over. So we look south down the Delaware. That's down towards Trenton, and that's where Washington and his troops surprised the Hessians. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I don't know if there's a marker on this bridge that tells me exactly when I cross over from Pennsylvania to New Jersey. We'll see. Guess I could have driven over the bridge. Ah, what fun would that have been, though? I wouldn't have seen this swirl of water. Of course, it would have been a little warmer, a little quicker, but when have I ever done things easy? That's coming down pretty good. I can't really see that, but you can. Right, we're almost there. And that's how you walk from Pennsylvania to New Jersey. Just in case you people think I'm faking this, there's a good view down the bridge itself. And here is our welcome to New Jersey sign. Thank you for the welcome, New Jersey. Appreciate it. Here, just across river, New Jersey, I found this little commemoration to George Washington on the bicentennial of the birthday of George Washington. At this spot, hallowed by a stroke of military genius in the crossing of the Delaware on Christmas night, 1776, and to remind us that the triumphs of the Revolution were made possible only by his training and experience gained in the colonial wars. There's a rock saying, near this spot, Washington and his armies crossed the Delaware on the night of December 25th, 1776. Merry Christmas, you Hessians. Here comes George and the boys. Well, much like Washington, I made it across the Delaware. Didn't find any Hessians to attack, so I guess that's gonna do it. But I'll tell you what, who knows where the toll road will lead to next.